No gas, no wood, no smoke. Today I am going to teach you how to make a solar stove, which is an affordable and easy to build material, which I am sure you will identify. You'll never have to buy a kitchen cat again. You'll never cook with wood again. You can cook food easily, conveniently, and cheaply. This is the cheapest, most economical stove you will ever see in your life. Look folks, to build this stove, you'll need sand, plaster, a chicken screen, any kind of mirror, anything else with reflections, and an umbrella. The sand should be damp, not wet. As you can see, she has to decide or pinch. She's as firm as a stone. First, we need to create a mold for our stove. So let's start by spreading the sand on the ground. I think this amount is enough. So we are going to open it now to previously create a format that we want to give the shape of the umbrella. Keep in mind that by doing this circular motion, I have largely promoted the shape I want. You see, it's easy. Now I have to put the umbrella away to see if it's really in the way I want it. I have to note that underneath you are even in the sand, and the umbrella rests perfectly on the sand, but I'm going to give it as even water as possible. Very uniform, okay? I took these umbrella poles and saw them with a slight pressure to avoid breaking the umbrella. Let's see how it comes out. Look, you're wearing a uniform. As you can see, I was just passing through. Note that this side is relatively lower compared to the other, making it uneven. Thus, I will take a piece of wood. Any piece will suffice. I'll proceed like this, everyone. Pay attention, friends. By doing this, he remains consistent. This method allows me to conserve my resources and later retrieve them. You always have to keep the umbrella shape. Okay, it can't be any other shape, especially not a parabolic shape. When you're done, I need a big garbage bag. You can find this type of package in the supermarket. It is quite affordable. The bigger it is, the more space you will have, so I will cut it. This bag unfolds like a sheet, he observes. Look how easy it is, guys. Well, that's basically it. Now I have to take this bag and cover this basin with sand, right? Always in the same shape, prepared this way so that the wind does not carry away as you see, or grab what is carried away. I will enjoy the sand. I'm gonna put it on the edge. This will make my perfect job easier. The shape of our stove is ready. I can make dozens of stoves this way. You need a container, and you have to fill this medium container with water, as you can see. When the bowl is half full of water, you should take the plaster and spray water with both hands until it is completely filled with the plaster. The plaster is all absorbed with a stick. You have to stir a little. Not too fast, okay? Otherwise it'll dry out. The faster you stir, the faster the plaster formula will work and dry. So let's move slowly until we create a folder. Well, this folder is already created. Look how fast it is with the cast in hand. You need one CD like this. Or although to apply plaster more easily on our forms. If you don't have a disc, you can use a sheet of paper to create your shapes. Like I did here, right? Look. Pay attention, you will spill the pasta, look almost dry, right? Oh, it's almost dry. Flip this folder 100 your way. Like I did, you'll pick up the spatula you made, you'll cross your barrel. You're going to spread this first level as much as you can. This will help us create protection in the chicken coop, so you don't have to worry about making it perfect. You just have to create a layer, a small layer, to facilitate the processing that we're going to do before. Now I'm going to use the disc, so you can see the result is the same. You can see the result is the same, right? Hello. When I'm done, I can sprinkle some plaster to make it dry faster. Now I have to wait for the first drying. Now you need a chicken coop screen that is about the same width as the shape you created, as you can see. With the chicken coop screen in hand, you should make several strips about 10 cm long, which is equivalent to a closed palm, as you can see here. Then watch how it should be. These straps act as beams to keep your stove from breaking. Therefore, it's essential to prepare these chicken coop screens. Observe how they're made. There are many screens, right? You must. Shape. To give it the same configuration as an umbrella, as a macavas, or the next step, we need a bigger container. I'll use white glue just like the one used at school. I'm going to use about 100 white glue, and I'm going to stir it up. So that it is very homogeneous with the water. You are ready, rocked. Now I'm going to add plaster. White glue will help the hardness of the plaster, making our shape very firm. Let's add. The plaster is fine until it is completely filled with water, until the water disappears. Plaster absorbs moisture in a similar way. Let's stir a little and it'll be ready. We stir well. Now I must leave this plaster, a fairly creamy paste. Consider that it is not there yet. It looks like a slurry. It is different from the first. So mix more gypsum, but very carefully, since gypsum dries very quickly. So I only have to add enough to create a mixture. Let's add and move. Until creating a faster mix is simply great.
Note that I return to plaster, but I prioritize the screen format each one is in. Hence, this is primary. Look everyone, how simple it is now. I'm going to place it here or index format, well or. And another screen. And there's another screen, guys. Now I'm going to move it to the other side. Alright? Now I'm going to wait a while so I can have more sex. And then I'm going to go through another layer and I'm going to tie a rope to this nail and I'm going to take a pencil. And I'm going to make this scratch so I have an idea of where I'm going to cut. Now I'm ready for little clippings. We have ours. All these mirrors are in the trash cans on the street, so I'm going to take advantage of them. I would use a piece of wood like this as a ruler, and you'll also need a glass cutter like this, which is super cheap, and you can find it in building supply stores. So you're going to take your ruler and put it on top of the mirror. He'll tilt his glass cutter and scratch. Go.
Scratch. From there, now I'm going to turn around and cross out the other.
Side hello scratched, guys. Now you can easily move every one of these squares. It's very simple. All you have to do is take your scraper, touch it lightly, and look. Here it has come loose, right? You hit it, and then it breaks. And as you can see here, it breaks, so you grab it and throw it, but very carefully. Okay, now we're going to make the glue and stick the mirror to the plaster. So I'm going to have a bowl and a half of water. I'm going to add white glue, 50,000 white glue. I'm going to sprinkle the cast after 2 minutes. And now we are going to mix until a glue mass is formed. We are going to take each piece of glass, place it on the plaster mass, and glue it one by one.
Guys, it can't get too hot in here. I want to burn my clothes. I am now designing the structure so that our solar stove is as tall as a standard stove. So I took the rest of the steel and I'm dismantling a structure in which the plaster pots and mirrors will be located, while here the columns and their supports will be used to place the pots. Well, you should stay here. Now I need to know what the ideal height is and where I'm going to weld and where the pot is going to be, because I'm going to use that piece of hell
to weld where the pot is going to be. Now I have to wait for the sun to appear, and I will analyze with my hand which area is going to be the hottest. With these measures, we will achieve an efficient distribution in the analysis. This is precisely the poorest place. Well, I'll miss you. Wow, it's so hot, my God, it's so hot. I'm gonna fry an egg for you to see. Now look, guys, I'm gonna use this pan, I'm gonna put it here. Oh, by the way, I'm watching this warm-up process. Now I have to concentrate all the light under it. Look, the light is already all concentrated or under the pan. You can throw even more here or that's it. Or you can see all the light is concentrated here to maximize the heat. Now I'm going to fry the eggs very hot and break the eggs. Look at these guys. Oh, wait a minute. Look how hot it is. Very cool, guys. Really cool standing here to show you enough guys pretty quick. Now I'm going to put a pot of water and see if it boils quickly to see the boys analyze. The water is hot, really hot. I'm going to cook rice in front of you. We're waiting for the rice to cook. Look at these guys, come on, right? Look here, guys. Look at the cooked rice. Oh, very cool, guys. I think about 30 minutes, about 25, 30 minutes, but I cooked the rice. Oh, super hot pot. Very cool, guys. Worth it. Very impressive. Look, guys, we're gonna use sunlight to do this. Right, guys? Look at the sun, you folks, cool folks. Hey, I showed you how to cook rice. Great, buddy. Really great. Now I'm going to place the meat in a pressure cooker and observe how the pressure is released. Not perfect yet. We're just going to wait, great friends. Watch this. All right, folks, really, all right. Oh, I hear the sound. Watch this, folks. Watch this is fantastic, folks. All right, folks, it's really worth it, folks. It's a real marvel. Observe this. So, if you love this tutorial, please share this video to help me and benefit more people. May God be with you and protect you all your life. So help me share, and we are together, folks. Until next time.